Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be trying out the new Cover FX Power Play foundation. These are my little samples that I got from Sephora, and they kind of sent me wonky colors. I'll talk about that in a second. But this is the next video in my Will I Buy It series. So I'm going to go ahead and pop you into like the application and everything, and then at the end I'm going to talk about all the stuff about this foundation. So I will see you then. Alright, so let's go ahead and jump straight into it. I'm priming my face with my Too Faced Primed and Peachy primer. And I already put some of this on before I did my eyes so it could soak in, but I kind of wiped it off. I did a video on my eye look today, so you'll see all of that and why it got wiped off earlier, but I'm just gonna kind of touch up the areas where I wiped off. Today I am trying out the new Cover FX Power Play foundations. I got these samples sent to me, like deluxe samples from Sephora, and one of them they sent me the wrong color. So the first one was the N20, which is a little too light for me, and then they sent me N60, and the one that I told them to give me was N40. I love how Sephora does that sometimes, like it's like pick your samples, and then you pick your samples and you get all excited for them, and then they show up and they're not the samples that you chose. Who's in charge of that? Who is in charge of that? Because you're not doing a good job. Anyways, so I have N60 and N20. I'm going to mix them both. Try to get the effects of N40. I think N40 would be my perfect color. So I'm going to mix them together. And then on this side of my face, I'm going to apply it with my damp sponge. And then on this side of my face, I'm going to apply it with a brush. So I'm going to mix them in my hand first, because I feel like that's going to give me a better result. I'm not quite sure how much I'm going to need, so I'm probably going to mix a little too much, but it's okay. That's why we're trying. If I do end up liking this, I think I'll probably end up purchasing the N40. Okay, so that's on. Here's the sponge. I'm going to take the butt of it, and I'm just going to work that in. Okay guys, so when I was editing this video, like the whole part of where I blended out the foundation with a brush was just gone. I guess my camera shut down on me while I was filming. So I really didn't want to do this, but this is kind of going to be a giveaway. I bought the foundation. So I guess that answers the question of the video, but I wanted to be able to pop in here and show you how it applied, especially with a brush. I'm just going to apply it all over my face with a brush, and then I'm going to pop you back into my original wear test and just kind of filling in the gap here. And I know how well it performs, so like I feel like this is an okay move to make. And the color that I ended up getting was NC, wow, is N35. Then I'm taking my Huda Beauty Face Buff and Blend Brush, and I'm just going to stipple this in. Goodbye, redness. Goodbye, early morning. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. Ooh, baby, there ain't no one like you. You chose to keep the truth inside. Ooh, baby, gave my all to you. All you did was tell me lies. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can fix it. It's irreversible. Okay, and then quickly, I just wanted to show you how my face turned out. With the full application of the brush, I just wanted to be transparent and show you everything. I don't think I'll check in tonight because, I mean, I'm doing it in the video and I know how this foundation performs. Obviously, I bought it. So, yeah, this is what we look like. Everything blended really nicely on top of the foundation. Concealer went on like a dream. Yeah, okay, so my camera just shut off and I'm not sure where it shut me off. But I'm just going to show you my concealer real quick. I feel like, obviously, the Beauty Blender side is more blended, or like watered out. It's like blend down. And then the brush side is more full coverage. So, this is my Estee Lauder Double Wear Concealer in 1C Cool Light. Just putting this on my typical areas. Won't change a thing now, there was never trust. Don't you say a word, cause I've heard it all. You were just pain when you felt it all. Oh. Something tells me that I won't miss it. It's the first time that we can't fix it. It's irreversible damage done. The thrill is gone. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my face and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so it is 3 p.m. I'm gonna go ahead and go about my day, but this is what we look like. Up close, I'd say it's definitely more of like a full coverage. It definitely has gone down to a matte finish. Yeah, so I will see you guys later tonight at the end of the night, and then I'll go over like all the claims and everything with the foundation and whatnot. So I'll see you then. Okay guys, welcome back. It is now almost midnight, so that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 hours that I've had this foundation on. So let's go ahead and zoom in and see what it looks like. So I am oily here in my T-zone. Had some glitter fall out on this eye where I used the glitter. I had an eye tutorial on this look where I tested out this stamp creaser. Yeah, and I have my brace on. It is what it is. But yeah, I used a glitter on this side, and on this side I used the Stila. Not really on purpose, but that's just the way it played out. You'll have to watch that video to see how that all plays out. But yeah, there is glitter fallout here from that loose glitter. It's come off a little bit here on my zit. On my chin a little bit, not too much though. And it's held up pretty good around my forehead. So let me go ahead and I'm gonna splotch it up, or splotch it. I'm gonna blot it. And we're just gonna see what it looks like. Yep, there's all the oils. I knew they were there. So, okay. Really not a ton of transfer, just oil, my typical oil. And then yep, that's the oil. Well, actually really not a ton of oil. I mean, there's definitely full sheet worth, but just a tiny bit of foundation and then some oil. So it's actually not as soaked as what it usually looks, which is pretty impressive. So now I just want to grab, this is my Rimmel Stay Matte powder, and this is my E41 brush. Alright, not too bad. The only thing that's bugging me is that glitter fallout, but that is not the foundation. It did get a little splotchy right here, but you can't really tell now that I've touched it up, and it did come off of my nose a little bit right there, but like the sides of my nose look good. Chin looks good. The only thing that's bugging me is this zit and then that fallout. So I want to go ahead and actually spritz. And I'll just look close one more time. Yeah. look pretty good for 9 hours. I am definitely impressed. Okay, so this is what it looks like all touched up. I feel like for 9 hours, this is pretty dang good. Yeah, I'm not hating this at all. This might be on my to buy list. So will I buy it? Probably yes. So I'm just going to go ahead and read some of the specifics on this foundation now that I'm not in a rush. So the foundation is at Sephora. It does cost $44 and it comes with 1.18 fluid ounces. That is larger than your standard foundation. And let's see, look at all the shades that it comes in. So it does come in 40 shades, you guys. So bravo Cover FX. It looks like they have a good range from fair to deep skin tones. So I am impressed with that. And so I just want to read a couple of the claims on this on this foundation. It says it's a full coverage for combination and oily skin. Finishes matte. What it is, a modern matte blurring foundation with weightless full coverage that provides sweat-proof all-day wear, long-lasting shine control, environmental protection with a finish that will not oxidize. Okay, I agree with all of those statements because, like I said, I felt like my oils weren't as crazy as they usually are. It felt like it did kind of hold back on those oils. What it does, this vegan long-wearing liquid foundation provides sweat-proof, waterproof, and transfer-proof full coverage with a blurring, modern matte finish formulated to provide invisible all-day shine control. This foundation contains a trio of ultra-fine powders that weightlessly mattify without dulling or drying the complexion. It is available in 40 diverse shades that will not oxidize for a perfect match that stays color true all day on any skin tone. So yeah, those are like all the specifics. How to use, let's just see. For a brush application, place a small amount of product on the flat top of the liquid foundation brush sold separately and apply to the face until well blended. Set with loose powder for optimum wear. Can also be applied with the fingertips or a makeup sponge. So I like that. They say you can use the sponge, your fingers, or a brush. So all about that life. So yeah, those are the specifics on this foundation. I am giving this one 2 thumbs up. This is definitely going to be on my to buy list. I think I'll go ahead and like use up these little samples now that it's summer and I'm gonna be more self-tanned than usual, because I mean, I'm always self-tanned, but I'm gonna self-tan more often. So I think I can go ahead and like mix these and make this work for a while. So, but yeah. So if you guys like this video, go ahead and give it a big ol' thumbs up. Leave any comments, requests, questions, anything down below. I'd love to talk to you guys. And subscribe and join my little crew. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.
Ooh, baby, I ain't nobody like you. You chose